Hey there, JC here. Have you ever had a case of the you guessed it, hiccups? What were you doing the last time you came down with a sudden case of the hiccups? Maybe you noticed you got the hiccups after eating or drinking too much too quickly, especially a bubbly drink like soda or seltzer water. Or maybe you experienced a bout of hiccups after being really upset or scared or even excited. And then sometimes they appear to happen pretty randomly, with no known trigger in sight. Whatever the trigger, there's really no need to worry. The hiccups are completely normal. You get the hiccups, I get the hiccups, even animals get the hiccups. So it's nothing to be too embarrassed about. But maybe you've wondered what's going on in your body when you get the hiccups. I mean, it's a sudden and totally involuntary and often sort of silly noise. It's quite strange to feel like you have no control over your actions or sounds you're making, right? So, what's the deal? Well, let's put our curiosity caps on and dive into some interesting questions about those pesky hiccups. Like, what exactly are the hiccups? And why do we get these sudden bursts of silly noises? And how can you stop them once they've started? First, let's take a look at what causes hiccups. As in, what is actually happening inside our bodies that leads to the unexpected hic in the first place. To understand what is happening in our body when we experience hiccups, we have to take a look at the diaphragm. The diaphragm is a dome-shaped muscle located below your lungs. It actually forms a sort of wall between your chest and your abdomen. But what exactly does it do? Well, when it comes to breathing, our lungs tend to get all the credit, but they couldn't do their job without the diaphragm. Like any muscle, the diaphragm can flex or contract. Just like the muscles in your arms and legs, you can flex them and then relax them. But while we flex our arm muscles for things like lifting heavy objects and flex our legs when we're running, we flex our diaphragm to help us breathe. How exactly? Well, the diaphragm acts like a sort of vacuum. It pulls air into your lungs when it contracts and pushes air out of your lungs when it relaxes again. In other words, as long as you're breathing, your diaphragm is working. You just don't usually realize it. Now, normally, this works without a hitch. In other words, we successfully breathe. Ready? Inhale and contract your diaphragm. Relax and breathe out. See, works like a charm. But every so often, there's a hiccup in this process. Get it? Hiccup? Anyway, sometimes the diaphragm muscle can get a little irritated and act up. The result? A hiccup. But let's take a deeper look to understand exactly what is happening when the irritation occurs, leading to the burst of an unplanned and sometimes a little funny noise. Many scientists and doctors think that your diaphragm can become easily irritated when you eat or drink too much or too quickly, or some other cause and irritation in the stomach or throat. Others believe hiccups can be tied to a more psychological cause, like experiencing intense emotions such as fear, excitement, sadness, or anxiety. Some scientists wonder if there might be some sort of nerve malfunction that causes the blip in the pattern of how our muscles work when we breathe. No matter what the cause is, scientists and doctors do know what's going on inside your body when the hiccups occur. We have modern technologies like X-rays and MRIs to thank for that. So let's take a look. When the irritation occurs, the diaphragm responds with a sudden contraction or jerk, causing you to quickly suck air into your throat. However, your voice box located in your throat isn't quite prepared for this sudden movement. In other words, it can't open quickly enough to let the rush of air pass through. When the diaphragm goes into a series of sudden and involuntary contractions, it forces air in and out of the lungs for quick breaths. Hypothetically, that is. There's just one tiny problem, the vocal cords, and more specifically, the epiglottis. The epiglottis is the little flap located at the tippity top of the larynx, a vocal box in our throat. Typically speaking, it opens up to let air pass through, in and out of our lungs, so we can breathe. And then it closes shut when we swallow food, as a way to prevent choking, usually. When the diaphragm experiences one of those little spasms, the epiglottis in our throat snaps shut in response. But it's not stopping food from passing through, it's stopping air. The little breathing mishap causes the hic sound we associate with the hiccups. It's basically the noise we produce when air is suddenly stopped by the epiglottis when we're trying to breathe, aka a hiccup. In other words, hiccups are an involuntary spasm that causes a, hiccup in the normal pattern of your breathing. So that's where the phrase, a hiccup in the plan, came from in the first place. And while some hiccups occur individually, they often occur in a rhythmic string, where the time between each hiccup is about the same. But don't worry if it's the latter. These strings of hiccups are typically short-lived. In some cases, they last seconds, in others, minutes. It's quite rare for them to last over an hour. But more persistent hiccups can happen from time to time, lasting for up to 2 days. But even that's not really a cause for concern. Now, in some rare cases, hiccups can last for months, but that usually points to a more serious illness as the underlying cause. But again, that's quite rare. Phew! Okay, so we know what's happening inside our bodies when we hiccup. But no matter how long the hiccups last, you might be curious to know why our bodies react this way in the first place. Is there any use? Well, the truth is, while a lot of the bodily reactions we consider strange, like itching or goosebumps, can be linked to more clear scientific reasoning or evolution, hiccups are still quite the mystery. Neither doctors nor scientists have really figured out a big why behind the hiccup. I mean, sure, there are theories about the different irritants that could be linked to the onset of the hiccups, but it sort of ends there. We know what is happening, we just really don't know the why. And while there's no way that's been proven as the hiccup cure-all, many people have all sorts of tricks up their sleeve to relieve them of the hiccups. Maybe you've tried something to help you when you have the hiccups. If so, what's something you've tried to stop them? Do you hold your breath and count to 10? Or maybe you try to drink water upside down, but that just always ends in a big mess for me. Some people believe that since hiccups have to do with air blocking, your best bet is to focus on taking nice, deep, and controlled inhales and exhales until your breathing goes back to its normal programming. And other people swear by hiccup-curing tactics, ranging from putting sugar under your tongue to having a good old scare when you're least expecting it. Boo! However, while there are many theories and tips and tricks out there, there's no known and proven cure. In fact, some believe that these little hiccup-curing tricks are nothing but a distraction. And instead of actually being the cure, they just help to reset the nerves and muscle contractions in the diaphragm. So the bottom line is that there's no certified cure. But luckily, as I mentioned earlier, the hiccups don't usually last for super long. So before you get too annoyed the next time you get the hiccups, just be thankful you aren't Charles Osborne. Because he had the hiccups for 68 years. You heard that right, years. In fact, he holds the Guinness World Record for the longest case of hiccups and has since 1990. That's an estimated 430 million hiccups in his lifetime. Yikes! So be thankful that the hiccups typically only last for a few minutes and go away on their own. Sure, we might let out a handful of silly-sounding hicks, but then the diaphragm returns to a more normalized and rhythmic contract and relaxed pattern. And the hiccups are gone. Now, unfortunately, that's all we have time for today. The next time someone you know gets the hiccups, try your hand at explaining what's happening inside their body. After all, the more you know, the more you can share. And then maybe you can give them a good little boo for good measure. Well, thanks for tuning in. Until next time, stay curious and keep on learning, my friend.
We are thrilled that you're watching Blue Studios 24/7. We're so excited to bring round-the-clock entertainment and educational content to your home. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button to stay up to date with our latest videos. At Blue Studios, we aspire to revolutionize the way families spend time together. We empower families by providing them with tools to work together, earn and learn, and achieve new heights of success. Visit www.bluestudios.io to discover more about our mission and how we empower families to succeed. Thank you so much for being part of our community. Keep watching and learning with us. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button.